It means so much for me. You've been with me through many, many things, silently and publicly. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my light. Madam Merkaba.
That's where
Merkaba.
I can see far.
Honey, first of all, I just want to stop out here very quickly because we're about to get ready to jump into something very, 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 very exciting. Okay. But either way, oh, girl, that's a hard 42, honey. Anyway, so before we get into this, I was sent something because you know I'll be checking on the girls, or whatever these people identify as, honey. I stay in my lane unless you come in my lane. Okay. And that's just how I was taught. That's just how I am. I'm too busy, too booked and busy to be worrying about the next bitch. But typically, and once again, this is why I got out of the adult industry forefront, regular, that be my main source, because you have foolery coming out, speaking for, and being the poster child for a certain experience that they're not a part of. Um, Let me just go into what I was sent, and like I said, I want to keep this under 15 minutes. Okay, I was sent a video of Flame Sissy and Macy Gray talking, and I was like, "Bitch, I don't want to look at this," but then I'm like, "Let me look at this. Let me look at this." So for a split, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, I kind of skimmed through because I'm like, "Let me hear what the fuck this trash is gonna say." Because first of all, I don't think that Flame Monroe is a trans woman. I definitely think that Flame Monroe is a transvestite. I definitely think that Flame Monroe is cross dressing, has some type of fetish for being a woman, and I think we talked about this before. Um, Transvestism. I definitely think that that is what Flame Monroe is. Flame Monroe is a transvestite. Um, Transvestism involves recurrent intense sexual arousal from cross dressing. Transvestic disorder is transvestism that cause significant distress or substantial interference with daily functioning. Most cross dressers have transvestism rather than transvestic disorder. So once again, I do feel like this individual is a transvestite. I don't feel like they are a transsexual. I always say, and I would continue to say, and there's no shade to anybody. I'm about educating people. I'm not about shaming people and putting people down. Transsexualism is a extreme discomfort with the sex that you're born with. So when people are trying to convince people who have a dysphoria, meaning a disconnection with what they are born anatomically, when they're trying to explain to them what they are biologically, it's kind of like telling a vegan when they're eating a vegan hot dog, right? That they're just eating vegetables in a bun. I mean, it's the same damn thing. So it's like when you have these people that are like representing the flaming rose, the transvestisms, coming out and saying things like, well, regardless of what it is at the end of the day, I can identify as a bottle of water, I can identify as a goat, a sheep, a dog, a hog, a Prius, a car, a goat, whatever. But at the end of the day, you either want a vagina or you want a penis. And I'm just like, but what do you think transsexual mean? What do you think transgenderism mean though? Like regardless of what, and then even going into the sense of we're not walking up to people saying, "Hey baby, I like your vagina, I want to try it." Or "Hey baby, I like your penis, I want to try it." Like when we see people, we're attracted to people for what they're representing, masculinity or femininity. So it's like if you could tell me that gender to you is femininity or masculinity, I can accept any other bullshit that comes out your mouth. But to sit here once again and to try to be the messenger for the trans community when you're not that, it oh my god, it just baffles me. Not to mention this person's name is still Marcus. So once again, there's no dysphoria with Flame being a male. Flame have had sex with women to have children. And once again, I'm not putting people down, but I'm saying that this is the wrong messenger for the trans person. Once again, the wrong messenger for the transsexual individual. Transvestite, go ahead, shoot it, be that, know what you do what you want to do. But Marcus is not a transsexual. And excuse me, I'm sitting here reading the bio, and oh, today is Marcus' birthday. Well, allegedly, Marcus is 43 years old. And I'm like, damn, honey, that's a hard ass 43. And there's no tea, there's no shade with that, honey. If that's 43 years old, baby, 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 mama is not hydrated. Okay? Mama is not hydrated. Matter of fact, they showing a picture. Girl, let me share this screen right now, honey. Girl, and there is no tea, there is no shade, girl. Because like they said, all skin folks and kin folks, bitch. And that's how I feel with this motherfucker, honey. This loose orangutan, honey. Okay. First of all, it's saying that this motherfucker is 43 years old. And first of all, it says Marcus Parker, aka Flamin' Rowe, was born July 14th, 1979 in Chicago, Illinois. As of now, he is 43 years old. He, but he is trans. Yeah, baby. And then going down this picture right here, baby, this is giving like 1993, 1994. There is no way on God's green earth, baby, that you're 43 years old, first of all, looking like that. There's no goddamn way. There's no goddamn way. And like I said, 1993, 1994, this is a mid 90 picture. This is a mid 90s picture, honey. Miss Thing sitting here looking like Boo Boo the Fool over talking about, and look, they're saying his mother. And the name of Flame's parents is not known yet. According to the sources, he has a younger brother. And I find it so funny too because I watched a TV show, Chasing LA, and there was a non binary allegedly on there, electoral sexual. So we're going to call non binaries to be respectful. Electrosexual. And he kept calling this trans woman a man. He kept saying he. And so these trans women basically confront him. It's like, no, baby, we're women and you're misgendering us. And this person's like, well, you misgender me too because I'm non binary. Now, first of all, this man was presenting, or this individual was presenting with boy clothes on, with lip gloss, possibly some cover up, possibly some cover up. So it's like, honey, when I saw this TV show, I got very, very upset. But on the reunion, this individual, I think his name was Fran, gave a shout out to Flamin' Rowe and saying, well, Flamin' Rose said it. And I'm just like, why are people still connecting this individual to people of trans experience? This is not our voice. This is not our poster person. Mama, Papa, because according to here, he's not correcting them what they say. He's not correcting them by saying, my name is not Marcus. He's not correcting them by saying that he is now a female. Okay. He is still identifying as he. And once again, he's saying that bottom line is penis makes you a man, vagina makes you a woman. But once again, do you not know what trans mean? As I mentioned before, do you not know what trans mean? Okay. Do you not know what trans mean? Okay. Do you not know? Do you not know? Maybe you don't care. You definitely look up the etymology of what trans mean. And once again, like so I'm here to educate people. Okay. I'm here to educate people on teas. Now, of course, going into trans, if you know what etymology is, you can look it up. You could type in etymologyonline.com. They're very, very helpful with you breaking down meanings of words. Okay. Trans, okay, is a form and element meaning across, beyond, through, on the other side of, to go beyond, across, over, or beyond. So to tell someone who is feeling like they're on the other side, to tell someone who does not identify as a man nor a woman, to tell them that baby, you're either a man or a woman based on your genitalia. Once again, coming from someone like Flamin' Row. Oh, honey, you need to stay in your lane, baby. Okay, this is not your lane, ma'am. Okay, this is not your lane. Daddy over there kissing ass to Macy Gray on this call. And I would love for you to call me your friend, and I love to be your friend. And I'm just like, yeah, let me. Y'all people, y'all be weird. Y'all be very weird. Y'all be kissing these celebrities' asses as if it makes or break you. Oh, girl, I want to be friends with this person so I can say I'm friends with them. Girl, bye. And they be just as weird as your asses be, honey. Sometimes even more weirder. So, like I said, I've sent that video. I had to look at it and say, wait a minute, honey. Yeah, that is not a trans woman. I don't give a fuck what Flame say. That is not a trans woman, honey. Marcus Parker, aka Flame and Roll, and this bitch is letting these people say that he. Okay, he. Okay, Daddy ever is saying that he's 43 years old. I'm like, damn, that's a hard 43, baby. Mama is not hydrated. Okay. Mama needs to go drink a little bit of water, get some hyaluronic acid. Okay. And some cocoa butter, some mango husk, dampen that skin up, honey. Like I said, that's a hard 43, baby. I don't know what type of 43 that is. Mm-mm-mm. Lord have mercy. I don't know what type of 43 that is at all. The mama sitting on this damn bench with her children. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. And then they wonder why they call us freaking natures. And then they wonder why they call us bitches. And then they wonder why they call us out our name. Because we got bitches like this coming forward and saying, let me be the poster child for this group of people. And I was a transsexual before you knew what the word transsexual was. Bitch, no the fuck you wasn't. Let you tell it, mama. You're 43 years old. Let you tell it. That means when you're on Comic View, bitch, you were what, 18, 19? That means you were on Comic View, you were 18, 19? Oh, girl, y'all be lying. 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 Not to mention, honey, Christina Georgeson, honey, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Mama was a transsexual before you even thought of, allegedly. You're giving me very much 19 motherfucking 52. Okay? No tea, no shade. Being very respectful, being very cute here. And I'm gonna say this too to the person who sent me that video too, honey. Please don't send me no more of that bullshit. Like, I'm really not gonna be going back and forth with people about their opinions. You can't fight everybody. I'm manifesting. I'm looking forward to the future. Okay, I don't have those problems. Okay, I don't have to worry about getting kicked out of the female's bathroom. I don't have to worry about being misgendered. That's not my concern. That's not my reality. I don't got to worry about sitting on the phone with people to try to educate them on what you gonna call me, and then really be kissing ass. That's what this bitch really doing, kissing motherfucking ass on that motherfucking phone call with that dude. Girl, just kissing ass I mean, just we don't, it comes down to it. And that's how we're telling you that these kids be playing in our face. These kids be playing in our motherfucking face. Not just the trans woman face, but you gay boys too. They be playing in your face too. These be the same ones that be sitting over here with these women and these men that be talking shit about the LGBT community, and they be kissing their motherfucking ass while they sitting there saying them faggots, them dick, them bull daggers, and oh my god, you're so funny. and it's the LGBT that's sitting here laughing with these bitches and these niggas. Sitting here laughing with them and thinking that shit is cute. And this be the same motherfuckers, honey. And yet when they get horny, they want to get off, bitch, they hop on Grinder and they want to meet up with y'all LGBT ass. Like I said, they be playing in y'all fucking face. But you're not for no fucking justice. You're not for no equality. You're not about educating nobody. You're about dumbing people down and making people think that we're fucking game, a fucking joke because you think you're a joke. And I just heard y'all story about Marcus Parker, honey, and I would gladly give a motherfucking reading to that bitch, physically and motherfucking spiritually. There's a lot of trauma in that household. And once again, that's why I say when people come across as being healed, or excuse me, should I say, people that are comedic, right? That's their way of healing. when they come out and say jokes. And this bitch is known for making fun of himself. This bitch is known for throwing their trans experience under the motherfucking bus to get people to laugh. There's some trauma with that. There's no comfortability with that. There's no dysphoria with that. There's definitely trauma there. And even going into something that I saw a couple of days ago, I'm gonna let it go, where they were talking about gay people from the South, okay, and the North, right? They get along. They get along just to. They be along just to get along. They let these people disrespect them and call them punks and sissies and fags and stuff because they don't want no problems. But bitch, I'm not from the motherfucking South. I'm not from the motherfucking North. Where I'm from, baby girl, we have respect for people regardless of what the fuck they is. So bitch, you disrespect me, bitch, to my motherfucking face, bitch, you better be goddamn sure, bitch, I'm reading your ass right motherfucking back. You best to got bitch. You better bet your motherfucking last coin that you ever get, bitch. You better bet your fucking retirement, honey, that I will read you the fuck on back, bitch. I don't have to be alone to get along. You're not gonna sit here and disrespect me, bitch, without me giving you a good old cold read, girl. And that's what this shit is right here. There's some trauma with this individual. This individual went along to get along. I forgot how the fuck that saying go. But mama said, you know what? I gotta protect myself. So I gotta let these people disrespect me and I gotta become comfortable in my own skin. And that's what this shit came down to, baby. You're not transsexual, honey. And it's okay. You can be whatever you want to be and be comfortable with whatever it is that you are. And once again, go get help. Go get help. Go see a therapist. My way of coping with myself is saying, oh, you know what? Well, I got a penis. I'm a man. Where's the dysphoria at though? If you're secured in that male genitalia, if you're secured in your identity as a male, then where is your transism? Where is your dysphoria? Transvestites know what they are and they identify what they were born at birth, but they like to give the illusion that they are women. And like I said, a lot of them are very beautiful. Some of my clients are what you call transvestites, honey. Very beautiful, very respectful, very loving. But they're not out here being a post shot and say, well, I'm a trans woman too. Da 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 da. The ones on Grindr be saying that shit because they tagged and shit to get some dick. And I told y'all back in the day, honey, you would have these transgenders on Backpage and stuff, honey. And these gay boys would be like, ooh, girl, she looks the hot ass mess. You see her makeup? Girl, you see that wig? That wig is dry as fuck. Girl, mama over here turning dates. So let me show her that I can turn a date too. Let me give it a shot. So they literally started getting dressed up, okay, and started posting ads too. And was like, honey, I'm making coin too. And Babbitt, girl, I can tell you got so many stories, girl. Nikki, girl, I can tell you so many stories about Nikki and what was the other girl name? Kashana, girl. And one of the clients had her to sit up here and tell me, uh, yeah, 120 is a little too high. I can go over there and get it for 60. I said, baby, you go ahead and go over there and get it for 60, baby, and you let me know how it go. Okay, hello. You let me go how that $60 date go. Come on in here. Okay, yes, come on, Jalea. Listen, Twardy Morto, yes, honey. I'm just so sick of Flamin' Row. I'm sick of that bitch. I thought I blocked everything that this bitch had on motherfucking YouTube, bitch. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the alleged 43 years old girl. Like I said, that's a very dry 43. I'm sick of these synthetic ass wigs, bitch. Mama's giving us very much a fucking cartoon character, bitch. Like, oh, girl, listen, like I said, honey, Mama can stay over there. He can have fun. He could, people who thinks that that's a trans woman can stay over there and get their education from that individual. But trust when I tell you, baby, honey, daddy using that dick, daddy proud of that dick, daddy is not a motherfucking trans woman, honey. Okay. And we're going to leave that there. Listen, honey. Oh, no. Hell no. Nah. Y'all done up and done it. Listen, it's all the same energy. Racist, homophobic, transfer, sex, but people want compartmentalize them. Compartmentalize them. It's so true. It's so true. But I will say this too. I don't think that people created labels for the sake of, well, I'm Black Jamaican, not Black Haitian. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people created these labels for that. I think that labels are healthy. I think that labels give people just an idea of what exactly where people come from. And like I said, you put people in a room, people who are educated enough, people that are respectful enough, they're gonna say, you know what, I want to ask the lady where she's from. Hey, lady, where you from? Oh, I'm Haitian, or I'm from Barbados, or I'm from Jamaica, or I'm from here, I'm from whatever. I'm from Sri Lanka. I'm from Tamil. Whatever. You're gonna be respectful and say, well, you know what, I'm not for sure what type of person, so I'm not gonna group them together. Once again, this is where labels come in because the Jamaican is not going to be like to be called a Haitian, and a Haitian ain't going to be called a fucking Jamaican either. So it's like this is where labels I think is healthy. Same thing with transsexuals, transvestites, drag queens, whatever people want to call themselves. There's no shade to anybody. I love all people. I respect all people because bitch, I bleed like you bleed, and especially come from the LGBT community. Regardless of what you identify as, regardless of what you are, regardless of what you've been, no, excuse me, what you are, what you identify as, we all have the same motherfucking upbringing. We all have the exact same motherfucking experiences. But going into identifying, once again, I don't feel comfortable being identified as a man. I don't feel comfortable with my male body parts. I don't feel comfortable slinging it around, popping it. Oh, yeah, my balls, my dick. Like, I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't feel comfortable being addressed as a male pronoun. I don't feel comfortable being addressed with a male's name. I don't feel comfortable being called sir. I don't feel comfortable with none of that. So, like I said, for me, it's healthy to have a label. Honey, I'm a transsexual. Not, well, bitch, you're just a man that thinks he's a woman anyway. Like, honey, I pay my motherfucking dues. Once again, going into the courts, going into all that, honey. Just because you know how to, uh, uh, just because you know some legal terminology doesn't make you fucking an attorney. Just because you watch some YouTube videos don't make you a fucking attorney. You got to fucking pass the state bar. Just like being a doctor. Just because you go to WebMD.com and type in a symptom or two and WebMD tell you what the fuck it is, don't make you a fucking doctor. You got to go through school for that, and you have to prove that you're actually educated enough to be considered a motherfucking doctor or lawyer. So the same thing being a motherfucking trans woman, baby. You just don't wake up one day at 25, 35, 40 and say, you know what, I know I'm a woman for sure. Let me go get my hormones. There's a process. And once again, why the transgender suicide rate is so fucking high because of trauma. It's trauma. It's nothing more but trauma. And going even to the set, oh, you know, when they get the sex change, they're also more prone to committing suicide too. Of course, because a lot of these people thought that's what they wanted, and they got it done, and then they realized, baby, well, wow, the grass ain't green on the other side, and bam, they're done. So it's like be you, be comfortable with you, love you, embrace you, but you don't have to prove nothing to anybody. And that whole thing about I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, that, like, bitch, let people see it for what it is and keep it moving. Once again, if you feel that you are fish, you identify as fish, and you look like fish, that's all that matters. When people clock that T on a regular basis and they feel like you're not that fish, you can't get mad at them because they're not seeing the illusion. Honey, you just bitch, you either gonna say, hey, I'm a fixed illusion, or you're gonna say, hey, I'm just gonna live in wherever I'm living at. And that's okay. You gotta be okay with people still calling you sir, disrespecting you. Same thing with, like I said, legal name change and all the good shit. Bitch, that's identification. Your name, your ID identify who you are. It identifies your identity. So you can say all day long that your name is Marissa, Carisha, Lamilla, whatever. When they ask you for your ID and it still says Marcus Parker and the gender says male, baby, you are still a man. You are still a sir. You are still a Marcus, honey. So you cannot be sitting there and say, well, I'm a trans woman because I look like a woman. Baby, where's the presentation at? Where's the presentation at? And presentation ain't in the wigs and in the makeup and in the bodysuits and all that. Presentation is how you identify privately. He already said himself that he is a dad. He already said by himself that he is a man. Oh girl, so, like I said, I think that you know, it's all the same homophobia, transphobia. It is the same. I really do feel that. But I have to add on to it as well because some of the stuff I say, people may say, well, girl, it comes across a little phobic too, when it's not. Okay, it's not. It's about people using what people like me worked hard for to keep relevant, to keep I don't know what the fuck I'm even gonna say with that. Legal, I don't know, To be like, well, bitch, yeah, the bitch did all the back work, or let me just jump up and say this is what I am. Like, girl, therapy, hormonal therapy, therapist, and laser and electrolysis. Mama, you don't have hormones, you don't have that name change, you're not seeking therapy, you're not getting electrolysis or laser. That means everything on you, everything with you still presents as a male. Where's the transsexual at? And that's it. I just want to be respectful. I want to be loving. I just want, like I said, I just want to educate though. Okay. Because Flame is doing a little too much. Okay. And that bitch needs to have several seats, honey. Coming in, Pakistani Indians, you call both South Asian, but that's the only general term connected to them. Exactly. But don't you call a Pakistani uh, Indian, honey. They're going to say, bitch. Come on in here, Jenny. Yes, honey. Good morning. Come on in here, Larry. How you doing? We great. We great, Larry. We're about to get in on some astrology tea. We're gonna finish off the TTT after I end this video right now. And y'all, just be y'all. Love y'all. Be yourself. If you don't know what yourself is, learn what yourself is. Okay? There's too much confusion with all these illusions because people don't know what the hell they are. Someone come up and say, "Hey, are you struggling with your feelings? Sometimes you feel like you want to slap a bitch. Sometimes you feel like you want to hug a bitch. Do you wake up in the morning and you fight with yourself? Well, baby, you are now what we call a unicorn. Now all of a sudden, everybody gonna be saying they're a fucking unicorn, honey. You're gonna see it on people's cars. You're gonna see it on their face. It's just like, girl, a new term come out. That's everybody. Yeah, that's what I am. Yeah, that's what I am. That yeah, they said that's what it is, so that's what it is. Like, okay, baby. Okay, honey. Yeah, okay. It kind of reminds me of African American, Afro American, colored, uh, uh, black, Negro. It just reminds me of all these terms that's always changing, and people are following along with the change. Like 20 years ago, you were this. 5 years ago, you was that. Now today, you're this, and it's just like, girl. And then they try to correct you, and it's just like, baby, you're how old? What was you identifying as when you were 30? Okay, so if you're identifying as a colored woman at 30, why not just say you're colored or ethnic? Just say you're ethnic hydrated woman. This whole shit about you don't follow the trend, but you are following the trend. Like, bitch, I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm fucking sick of it, man. Okay, souls living a human experience. I know that's right. We got to learn one day. We got to learn one day, one way. So, anyway, I'm really done with that. I just want to share my piece on that. Kind of wrap it up. Old news, new day, honey. New terminology, new ways, but still, it's the olden days, honey. Ow! But you could run, but you cannot hide. Ow! Once again, you could be born with a penis or vagina, honey. That does not make you a man or a woman. Hello, look up what it makes you a man or a woman. It may make you male or female, but gender is feminine and masculine. Sex is male or female. That's where y'all get it all fucking twisted up and bent up right there, honey. Also going into someone who say they are trans, aka the third gender. I don't feel like a man or a woman. But you're gonna sit here and say, Flame and Roll, that you don't feel like a woman or a man because you're born a man, but yet you don't feel like a woman either because you're never a woman, then it's like, bitch, what are you then? What are you then? Papa? Bitch. Sick of it. Anyway, yes, identify as a unicorn. Listen, hey, listen, we love the unicorn. The unicorns are very beautiful, honey. Ow. Yes, honey. Ow. What if what's popular is the elites tapping into certain people's energy and popularizing for everyone? Listen, I said that already, Jay. I was talking to my sister a couple of weeks ago, and I said, "Honey, there is people behind everything. When there's a new agenda, when there's a new trend, when there's a new person being pushed to the forefront, someone somehow, and I feel like it's a group of them, pushes them to the front. Look at the Island Boys for a good example. The Island Boys. Bitch, I was on Facebook Reels for like what, a year? They were like on there every day, all day. Then they had people mimicking them, right? Then these people become big by signing a record deal. Y'all saw them no more on Facebook. There was no more Facebook reels of them. Right now, you go on Facebook Reel right now and tell me if you find a story or a reel of these fucking island boys. Girl, bye. What happened to that? Then, of course, you got the Elon Musk shit. He just appeared out of nowhere. Nowhere. Who the fuck is Elon Musk? Bitch, now all of a sudden it's coming out of his dad had a baby with his stepdaughter. And I'm just like, girl. So it's like people are pushing this out. Someone is responsible for pushing this shit out. And I sound get caught up in that. And that's what I'm saying too in this video right now. Respectfully, honey. I don't care about that. I don't care if Macy Gray come back out and say that transgender people are sick in the head and twisted. I don't give a fuck about that no more. Mama just more than likely needs some attention anyway, and this is gonna give her the clout that she motherfucking want. And I don't care about that shit, okay? Going into anything, whatever happens, girl, Clea, Maria, I don't care. Cardi B, Nick, bitch, I don't give a fuck who. They come out and did you hear what happened? No, I don't care. I don't care what happened. Going into the TikToks and shit, girl, the TikTok realtors, the TikTok doctors, the TikTok advisors. There was a guy on TikTok telling people that the rent cannot go up more than 30%. Also the bullshit that some other guy said they cannot evict you. They would have to renew your lease. When your lease is up, you're now month to month tenancy and all this other bullshit. And all these landlords got together and they said, bitch, we take your ass to court for putting out the wrong information. And some of them were actually saying, bitch, I want y'all to stay in my house after the lease is up so we can go ahead and prosecute you and get your ass evicted. So, like I said, baby, ain't nobody taking advice from no TikTok. Ain't nobody taking no legal matters from TikTok. And girl, I was this years old when I learned that you could break a popsicle in half. I learned on TikTok that you can clean up your house with bleach, dish soap, and I'm just like, girl, like we are really screwed. We are really screwed between the alcohol abuse, between the drug abuse, between the know-it-alls who really don't know shit at all. Trying to get money, honey. Let me show you how to become a YouTuber and make all this money. I'm just like, sis, bruh. If everybody get on that in on that, then YouTube's gonna start making the standards higher. But you don't care about that because you're gonna make your money off the people that signed up for that fucking event. See, they be ooh girl. Mm-mm. Like I said, I'm not in on that no more. No shade, respectfully. Yeah, honey. Good luck for them. God bless Macy Gray. God bless Marcus. God bless, all the people out there that just hate people, that don't like people, disrespect people, got something to say about people instead of their own motherfucking self. God bless you all. Maybe the universe will bless you with things outside the words you speak, because I do feel like you will always eat the words you speak. I do feel like the universe will give you something so you can consume it back. And that brings me into the word you. If you don't know, you is YOU. And regardless of YOU, you still comes back to you. And it makes you think about yo. Like in Spanish, yo means I. So you, the word you is saying that we're all connected. And when you're pointing at one person, you have four fingers pointing back at your motherfucking self. So when you sit up here and say, oh girl, the transgenders will never be women to me. Girl, now you're gonna become more masculine. Now your endometriosis, now you might get some beards and mustaches. You might get a little burly, brawly. Now the bros are gonna run away from you if they do want to marry you. They gay. They closet cases, honey. And there's no tea no shade with that. And there's no tea no shade with that. Going and saying that, oh, this bitch is ugly, this bitch is this and that, and oh, this bitch ain't this, the bitch ain't that. Now the universe gonna make it to where, bitch, your magic ain't gonna work. The universe gonna make it to where you ain't gonna be able to keep nobody, ain't gonna be able to love nobody. Going into one of the witches who were sitting on here crying a couple of years ago because nobody loves her. And I'm just like, baby girl, is it all those nasty ass spells you've been doing backfiring on your ass? Hello? Because you can't mess with a white witch, bitch. Hello? You can't mess with a white witch, bitch. Okay? Bitch, unless I step in your territory, unless I go knock on your door starting some motherfucking problems, bitch, you ain't never gonna touch it. Ain't never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. No, no, whoa, whoa. Anyway, y'all, let me hop on this astrology TTT right now. Okay, I guess there are pros and cons to labels, but mostly they're for people that need some way of identifying or describing themselves in some way. Pretentious people get real extra with it. You know what, Jabby? That pulls me into what I said right now. That pulls me into that right there. What I'm trying to figure out, and I just want someone to really educate me on this, and maybe I could reach out to a non-binary person. Maybe we could reach out to a non-binary person because I really want to know if being a trans person mean that you were born anatomically one gender or sex and you feel like you're the opposite, so you actually transition to that. If you if there's only penis and vagina genitalia, what is a non-binary? I mean, because technically we all non-binary. Technically, we all have female and male qualities. Technically, we all have testosterone and estrogen, don't we? So it's like, what is a non-binary? And then I told you the guy said he was a non-binary trans woman, and I'm like, what in the pretentious, fictitious, fraudulent world turning shit is going on now? Like, girl, are you trans or you not trans? Are you a man who chooses not to identify as a man, or you not a man who choose not to identify as a man but still want to be a man? Like, I'm confused because bitch, you still got your beard, you still got your mustache. So explain to me exactly what that means. Explain to me, because you can explain to me what a transsexual is. You can explain to me what a gay is. You can explain to me what a lesbian is. You can explain to me what a bisexual is. You can explain to me what a straight is. But what is a non-binary? What is an androgynous queer? What is a what is that? I would love to be educated. And please don't give me no damn Dakota. Cause I can't stand that motherfucker. Woo, girl, I can't stand that motherfucker, honey. Woo, I can't stand that motherfucker. That motherfucker pop up on everything that deals with non-binary. And I'm just like, yeah, like what the fuck is going on here? What I mean, is there any cute non-binaries out there? If you're a cute non-binary, maybe you can hit me up. Maybe the woman in me could bring out the man in you. Ow. Anyway, I think the Bible mentions unicorns. The Bible does mention unicorns. Oh, Debbie, you are making me. You are. Oh my God. Oh my God, you are killing me. The ram, honey. Yes, honey. It does mention the unicorns. Yes, it does. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Debbie, you are cracking me up today, honey. Yes, Debbie, understandably applying labels is okay, but a lot of times people bring about labels out of their asses. I agree. I agree. I don't feel like there's anything confusing with a woman who was born a woman but chooses to identify as a man. Like, I don't think there's anything confused with that. I think that if this woman showed up with a beard, with a full face of makeup on, and some big old double D titties, and a deep, deep voice, then I'm like, okay, I can see the confusion there. But if a woman, once again, or a man is presenting one way to you and they're identifying as that one way, what's confusing about that? Because I've had people tell me like this whole trans thing's confusing. I'm just like, no, it's not. No, it's not, honey. No, it's not. What's confusing to you is the people that are whatever they are, and they're saying that they're trans, not transsexual. They're saying they're trans. That's what's confusing you. And then the whole thing: are you have you had any surgeries, or how far are you in your transition? Like, honey, the fuck is going on here? Ooh, girl. Anyway, let me go, honey. Crazy because the water heater in my garage says Reham. Oh, come on here, unicorn. I heard that's right. Oh no, that's right, honey. I know that's right. Well, we could take that too. And we could take that as Rahim, or we could take it as Rim. Ow. Okay, come on in here. Listen, you know what? You know what? I identify as a goddess. That's it. Not being cocky. I'm just telling you. I know who I am. You can't change my mind. So listen, we welcome you, Florida Cracker. We welcome you. Where's the unicorn at? Uh, what else y'all identify with here so I can be respectful? So let me be respectful to y'all people. Okay, Larry said he's a Florida Cracker. Okay, so is that a saltine? Is that a Ritz? What kind of crackers are Florida crackers, Larry? Is that a saltine? Is that a Ritz? Is that a Kibler? Is that a Sanez? Is that a matzo? Right? Oh yeah, honey. Is that a matzo cracker? What kind of cracker? Yeah, what kind of cracker is a Florida cracker? That just sounds so. Oh my goodness, that just sounds so. Yes, thank you, Larry, thank you, Larry. You okay? You identify as a Chima era. Oh my goodness. Something that I did see, and I was a little. Something that I did see on a car. There was a Suburban, and a Suburban had a sticker on it, and it says, "I identify as a Prius." Bitch. And at first when I saw it, I said, "Oh my god, I'm so offended by that because Mama's making fun of the trans people." But then I'm looking at this car, and I'm like, "Oh girl, you wish you were a fucking Prius, bitch, with that gas in that Suburban, bitch. You wish that you were a fucking Prius." Yes, come on in here. Yes, honey. Ooh, listen, y'all. Let me end this video and come on back so we can finish. Bella, you think you know when I say let's finish this video, huh? She thinks she know. Let's finish this. Let's finish this video so we can come on back and jump into our astrological teachings. Ow, ow, ow! Before I go to bed, y'all. Ow! Warlocks of the Seventh Blackstone Brotherhood from the eastern sectors of the Black Flame Coven. Okay, I heard that, Jamie. That's what you identify as. I heard that. I have a friend who hates Prius cars. Listen, I thought about buying me a Prius, honey. Somebody filled up their gas tank on a motherfucking Prius, and it was like $20. And I said, wait a goddamn minute. And they said Priuses get like 53 miles to a gallon. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bitch? Are you fucking kidding me? So I'm like, bitch, I might give me a Prius and pimp it out. Get you an old good old hatchback Prius, honey. Get it wrapped, change the rims on it. You can have the wrapping. You can write Tesla on it. When you wrap it up, have Tesla written on it, honey. Get you some Tesla emblems and let people think it's the newer model of Tesla, bitch. Y'all didn't know y'all could do that, huh? Hello? Yes, you can. So that's what I thought about. I was like, bitch, should I get me a Prius too? I think Hyundai got an Ionic hybrid blue too. I said, honey, should I give me one of these cars? Cause girl, gas is pretty pricey, but bitch, it costs to be the boss. As my mom would always say, it costs to be the boss, honey. You can't afford gas, you need to park that car. Hello? And we just traveled, honey, and clearly people can afford the gas because bitch ain't no wasn't nobody parked. Hello? It was nobody parked, bitch. You best to believe that. Anyway, y'all, let me come on back. Grab a snack and come on back. Time.